In this lesson, you will learn about two types of models that are used in the graph data modeling process. The two types of models used in the graph data modeling process are the data model and the instance model. The data model describes the labels, relationships, and properties for the graph. It does not have specific data that will be created in the graph. Here is an example data model for our movie domain. This model has two different node labels defined, person and movie. Each type of node has a different set of properties where the property key is a name and the value is of a type supported by Neo4j. There is one relationship type acted in that connects a person node to a movie node. The acted in relationship has a property also. There is nothing that uniquely identifies a node with a given label. A graph data model, however, is important because it defines the names that will be used for labels, relationship types, and properties when the graph is created and used by the application. As you begin the graph data modeling process, it is important that you agree upon how labels, relationship types, and property keys are named in the data model. A Neo4j best practice is to use the following when you name the elements of the graph, but you are free to use any convention for your application. A label is a single identifier that begins with a capital letter and can be camel case, as shown here. A relationship type is a single identifier that is in all capital letters with the underscore character. A property key for a node or relationship is a single identifier that begins with a lowercase letter and can be camel case. Property key names need not be unique. For example, a person node and a movie node each can have the property key of TMDBID. An important part of the graph data modeling process is to test the model against the use cases. To do this, you need to have a set of sample data that you can use to see if the use cases can be answered with the model. Here is an example of an instance model. In the instance model, we have created some instances of person and movie nodes, as well as their relationships. Having this type of instance model will help us to test our use cases. This concludes our look at the two types of models that are used in the graph data modeling process.